Medication-assisted treatment doesn't mean replacing one drug with another. But that's what most people think. They hear methadone or Suboxone and assume weakness, a crutch, a cop-out. But here's what they don't see. This isn't about staying high. It's about staying alive. Because for someone fighting opioid addiction, withdrawal isn't just uncomfortable. It can be brutal, dangerous, even deadly. And MAT gives the brain a fighting chance to stabilize. So healing can actually begin. But what happens after that stabilization? That's where things get more complicated and more controversial. Keep watching, because what comes next might change everything you've been told. Here's the myth. If you're still on a substance, you're not really clean. But addiction isn't just about using. It's about what happens in the brain. MAT uses stabilizing medications to reduce cravings and withdrawals without the intense highs and lows that drive compulsive use. It's like crutches after a broken leg. Not ideal forever, but crucial at first. This isn't avoiding recovery. It's what allows someone to start it. The real danger is someone believing someone's not trying hard enough when they're doing everything they can. And the science behind this might surprise you. Studies show that medication-assisted treatment cuts overdose deaths by more than half. Let that sink in. More than half. It also helps people stay in treatment longer, avoid relapse, and rebuild their lives. We're not talking about theory, we're talking about real outcomes. When MAT is combined with therapy and support, success rates jump dramatically. So, why is it still controversial? Because it doesn't look like recovery to people who expect pain to be part of the process. But suffering isn't a requirement for healing. Look, people assume addiction is a moral failing. So they assume recovery should feel like punishment, that you should suffer your way back to health. And if you're using anything to ease that path, even if it saves your life, you're not really sober. But that's not medicine, that's judgment. And judgment has killed more people than MAT ever will. True recovery isn't about proving strength. It's about building stability, dignity, and choice. Okay, here's the key difference. Addiction hijacks the brain's reward system and drives compulsive behavior. Medication-assisted treatment calms that system down. It reduces the chaos. People on MAT don't get high, they get their lives back. They hold jobs, care for families, show up for themselves. Addiction takes over your will. MAT gives it back. But it's not a cure. It is a tool, and like any tool, it only works if you know how to use it. Recovery doesn't always look like total abstinence. Sometimes it looks like waking up without panic, going to work, picking your kid up from school, sitting with feelings instead of escaping them. For many, MAT is the bridge between survival and freedom. It's not the final step, but it's the first step they could actually take. You don't have to choose between white-knuckling sobriety or failure. There is a third path, and it works. But not every program offers it. Not all MAT programs are built the same. Some just hand out meds, others combine it with therapy, accountability, and long-term care. That's the difference between sedation and transformation. Look for a team that treats you like a person, not a problem. A place where medication is part of the plan, not the whole plan. And where the goal isn't just detox, it's a life rebuilt. Because when MAT is done right, it's not giving up, it's finally getting up. If you're wondering where to start, we've got you. If you or someone you love is exploring medication-assisted treatment, we're here to help. Call us at 844-590-0403. No judgment, just real support. Have thoughts or questions about MAT? Drop them in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs it.